an opportunity on this lap as we look at the Mr. Antenna Premier Racing Team car here. This is Corey Shepherd, who is maybe a little bit down the order from what he'd want. He'd be eyeing up probably top 15 would be a good idea, especially with Dylan Rudd in 14th place, who you could argue is maybe second fiddle in that team to Corey Shepherd.
Perhaps. I mean, Corey Shepherd, we sang his praises at Belle Isle last week, and he indeed did a very good job there, finishing in the top 10 in Split 1, but a little bit out of position compared to that at the moment. We'll see how well he does on this lap. His current fastest time is a 2-minute 21.278, and if he can find just 0.4 of a second, that will put him up into the top 20. So see how Shepherd does onto the brakes in a Blanchimont. Looked like a nice clean line towards the apex there for him. Altus car being liberal with the track limits as well, but down into the bus stop chicane he goes. And how much curb is he going to take here? He keeps it nice and level over those sawtooth curbs. Barely any complaints from the car at all. Out across the line he goes, and it's a 220.86. He did find 0.4, and he has gotten into the top 20.
And he is right on the edge of that 20th position. Then
he escaped back to the pits.
Session
done.
Session done. It's so easy to do. You can find yourself falling into that very, very same category of, okay, this is what I do in official races. This is what I do in practice all the time. But there is a no escape rule here in qualifying. And Corey Shepherd now will go no higher than 20th position in this qualifying session. So
he's going back out onto the circuit.
Where they are. And if he is coming back out onto the circuit, then the stewards will have to be alerted pretty quickly to what's just happened, and hopefully he will be told to pull over and you will not go any quicker on this lap, otherwise you're not getting any more laps out in qualifying. We'll slap you with an even harsher penalty.
Yes, indeed. So, and there comes the call over the voice chat from Race Control. Corey Shepherd being told by Race Control to please come back into the pits. Your session is officially done because you escaped back, and that is against the rules.
In 2018, but 36 laps worth of racing. Let's get ourselves ready for racing action. Madison down with control, and let's get ourselves underway then as they get themselves charging on towards Lassel's hairpin for the very first time. All clean it seems at this moment, but Madison has got the run that he wants. All nicely put through as that goes Ethan Warren around. He runs into the side of one of the Synergy cars. That's Brenton Hobson, I think, who got a little bit of a tap from that. Hinsey there getting a little bit out of the way as well, going on through as they bottleneck up to Eau Rouge and Radion then for the first time. Work it out between yourselves, boys. A little bit of too wide in the middle. And there's someone going straight on. I think that was once again Ethan Warren, who's just trying to stay out of the way with the damage that he's got as they go on through. A little bit of 3 wide in the middle here as Gilliam has got himself a few mirrors here that he's trying to look through at this moment. And Postlethwaite, look at Dyson trying to go around the outside. They all have broken together.
Ferreira up there, losing the position there to Justin Wallace. Oh my goodness, Wallace and Shepherd going side by side, coming into Lacombe and just sorting themselves out on the exit. Still at a standstill, they are absolutely totaled. Here's what happened to Stockton then. Looks like it was on the run up to the chicane, fighting with Corey Shepherd, and I think that's Justin Wallace as well, alongside 2 Race Honours cars as the safety car has been called out on track. And side by side for them through Blanchimont. Let's see what happened to him there. Oh, it started right on the exit of Blanchimont with the Race Honours car. And of course, he comes to a stop right in the middle of the circuit, the tanked SRT car, and it looked like that was Rosella as well, having to take avoiding action. And Jacob Knight, well, he went for the racing line and Stockton started moving forward.
Oh, he thought he was clear. He had a little bit of a gap. Jacob Knight has arrived to the team up into 24th place.
Not bad. Doing very well for himself and for Pursuit out there as the battle between Corey Shepherd and Neil Pearson continues. Of course, Shepherd carrying some very obvious damage to his car, and Pearson with a little bit of extra downforce on the rear. And, Shepherd running a little bit wide through Pouon. In fact, both of them do. Very difficult to keep it between the white lines around here as Pearson gets very liberal with the curb. I think at least by the chicane, he'll have another chance at him.
He certainly will have another chance, and it looks all about pick a lane. Fred on the brakes here, trying to fight with Smart, and he's got that one. Smart's got to be cautious, though, because that's going to be Latta wanting in, and now you've got yourself a 7-8 car train. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Smart and Latta. That won't be a sight for good eyes there as they go through, but Fred's left the door open here, and Smart nearly finding a way through, and there in the background, they're being freight trained off of the back, is the Team Hyperdrive car of Kane Hewson.
Indeed, he's right to the back of the train now behind Corey Shepherd, and Latter's gotten a better run out of Jackie X. He's not going to be able to get by Smart at Puon, though. Got to think about Luke Rosella as well. He's right behind these guys and looking to capitalize. There goes Ladder trying up the inside at the second part of Puon, but has to back out of it. Smart with the better throttle application. He's going to defend into Fanye. Oh, the two Exto Gaming cars don't quite know what to do. Can Ladder draw alongside into Fanye? Maybe. He's been given the room there by Christian Smart, but it's just not happening. Oh, look at Shepherd.
Oh, Shepherd's starting to dive now as well. He's looking at the inside. He gets the DPR car out of the way. He now gets Rosella out of the way on the exit. And now Rosella's got to be careful. He's not going to be caught in the freight train battles right now. This is what supercars and Australian touring cars are all about. Shepherd then gets himself into 24th place. And this is where you start to see it here. The 632 once in as they go through Blanchemont. Small lifts from a lot of them. A lot of fanning out as they go on through. Which way do you want to go, Kenny? Down the inside. And I think Christian Smart is not going to get this one up. Oh, dear me. That's not ideal at all. And somehow he misses everyone as Christian.
How did that happen? That was very fortunate there for Christian that he didn't end up collecting those other drivers. But side by side with Kenneth Ladder as Sean Linsell went ahead, trying to go defensive as Bailey Fred, and Corey Shepherd just can't find a way through. And that was a case of Fred overshooting the Lacombe corner.
Yeah, oh, bit of a wiggle on the exit as well. Means he can't fight the outside, and he's behind both Exto Gaming cars pretty much now in 22nd position. This is a big fight down near the mid to late. With Glenn Postlethwaite making the move on Vaughan. Have a look at Bailey Fred trying around the outside of Lacombe on Corey Shepherd, and they're going to remain side by side, but have a look at